I'm going to bet at many different places. Now, there are some states still, believe it or not, like Mississippi and the state of Washington, where you have to be on site to wager. And we know now that 95% of the bets are bet through an app. So, the bottom line is some of these states like New York, New Jersey, Michigan, they're picking up on things. Ohio was one of them. There was another gambling, something going on with a college coach. I don't know if you remember that about 2 years ago.
Yes.
Where a college coach tipped that his starting pitcher was going to pitch. And a friend of his ended up, I think it was in something like Louisiana or something like that, some state in the South, an SEC school. He ends up going to a sports book in Ohio and has a picture of what he wants to bet. And he's trying to jam in more than 10,000. I think it was 10,000 or more on a college baseball selection. So, it's unfortunate. Overall, gambling, I think, is good. It can be fun. You go to these, even if it's a hockey game, it keeps people there. Let's say you have a total, and the total's 6.5, and the score is 4-2. You see some people staying there, even if the road team ends up scoring a goal with 5 seconds to go on an empty net. You see people standing up and cheering like crazy. So as long as it's, kept in moderation and it's for fun, I think overall it's a good thing for the sport, but there's always going to be a few bad apples and everything.
Yeah, I'm going to play devil's advocate on this one because as soon as you said gambling, first of all, I'm not a gambler. I will
know that.
Look, I'll go to the casinos every now and then. I'm a blackjack guy. I love playing craps. But I've never, because I was in that industry and I'm still in that industry technically as a journalist for so many years, I wouldn't even dare to go close to a gambling parlor or any way like that to place a bet on a sporting event, because if I worked it and I worked in that and I got caught, the networks would have fired me in a heartbeat. I mean, but not only that, I go back to a time when I was doing radio in Miami and doing talk shows at night on WIOD, which was the original sports line, and we were told flat out, do not talk about gambling odds. Don't mention them. Don't bring them into the play because it's illegal. You cannot place a legal bet. See, that goes back to what, 1852? I mean, I'm I'm showing my age here.